What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Tesla video. Got some pretty big things going on, especially in terms of the company, price alerts, analysts, and also a brand new team that's popping up for Tesla. So a lot of really incredible stuff. And this is one of the few car companies out there that really do more than just car manufacturing. It's pretty incredible how they even had like a materials team right now. They have a battery team, autopilot, all this really good stuff. And therefore, because of all this good stuff and also record amounts of deliveries for quarter one of 2021, you do have some analysts out there giving a brand new price target. For example, Mizuho Securities, there's an analyst that gave it a $775 price target for Tesla. It's actually pretty good and a really great buy rating. And in a note to clients on Tuesday, Mizuho Securities essentially stated that Tesla and also NIO are pretty well positioned in the electric car market as veteran car makers in the electric industry. Now, the older companies out there like General Motors, Mercedes, BMW, those guys who traditionally make diesel and gasoline cars, these are the guys that are struggling in this brand new electric market. Whereas the big guys like NIO and Tesla are dominating the EV market, which is pretty sweet. And you can clearly see everyone is very happy about the delivery numbers. If the delivery numbers are completely garbage, no one will say this. On top of that, you do have Tesla expanding their battery branch, and they have so many new things coming out for the battery department, like the Megapacks, Powerwalls. Several countries and big corporations like Apple have already ordered a bunch of the Tesla Megapacks and some of the Powerwalls. It seems pretty good. $775 price target for Tesla isn't too unrealistic. I say like that's pretty, around the same ballpark of where Tesla will be going if the share prices will keep continuing to rise. On top of that, you do have other major funds like, for example, Jeffrey, Wedbush giving it really high price targets like over $1,000, which is pretty incredible in my opinion. And so far, I'm really happy to see Tesla getting more price upgrades, especially how the bears right now are slowly dying. A lot of the bears are slowly, throwing in the white towel, calling it quits, and the short interest of Tesla has dramatically decreased, leading to multiple short squeezes and the increase of stock price. And because Tesla has always been constantly introducing new vehicles, new products, and really exciting ecosystems, I feel like this car company is definitely poised to succeed, especially, here's the reason why, they have this really incredible ecosystem. Apple isn't worth $2 billion just because they make smartphones, because they have a really incredible ecosystem. When you buy an Apple iPhone, you just don't buy the phone, but you in fact start buying other subscription services by Apple. You start buying other products to go with your phone, like the AirTags, Apple Pencil, iPad, and also Apple Watch. And then you probably buy a MacBook because AirDrop is so simple and you're so used to OS system. Same exact thing with Tesla. They're trying to suck you into the ecosystem. You buy the car, you probably buy the software, you start getting the power walls, the solar roof, the solar panels. It's a really big thing. This is why the car sales will just simply keep going higher and higher. And Mizuho Securities, they're very conservative with their price targets, and $775 per share is very, very generous. Last but not least, we do have to talk about Tesla creating a brand new team to accelerate the use of new materials in its products. And I feel like the best example is going to be the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck has a very unorthodox look. Not only does it look pretty weird, but at the same time, it does use materials that other car companies never tried before. It's straight up using like a steel exoskeleton. It looks really nice. It's extremely durable. Like in the Tesla event, someone actually used a sledgehammer to hit the side of the Cybertruck, and it didn't even make a single dent. And in the last 5 years, Musk has been pushing SpaceX and Tesla to invest more in material science, which is something that no one has really heard much about. So right now, Tesla has created a whole brand new team that's dedicated in new material science. Through its first principle philosophy, Musk is really drawn to redesigning and making new materials in order to solve new problems. And there's also an Apple alloy expert that's being hired to lead the materials engineering at both companies. So it's not just SpaceX, it's not just Tesla. And we also figured out that Tesla and SpaceX will be teaming up together to develop new materials. And the team has been focused on creating new alloys for its products, like aluminum alloy for larger parts in the Tesla vehicles, and Tesla is really interested in making good exoskeletons. They even order like a bunch of gigapresses from Hydra, which should be able to make vehicles exterior designs way easier and quicker, less employees, It's way more efficient. For example, the Model Y's underbody takes 70 different pieces, whereas if you use the GigaPress, it's only one giant single piece where you just put it under the Model Y. It's super simple. It's way easier than simply, putting in all those little tiny parts. And Tesla is really experimenting on this. It's a very weird company since most car companies out there are just designing, looking at cars, looking at cells all the time. Tesla is really focusing on like new material science. Things are very different and unorthodox compared to other traditional car companies in the gasoline industry. And this brand new team will be focused on making these exoskeletons for SpaceX's Starship and also the Cybertruck's exoskeleton. And we also learned that Tesla is creating a brand new materials application team. So I guess if you're one of those guys who want to join Tesla, maybe join this brand new branch, and they'll be helping integrate those new materials way faster. You do have David Nelson, and it's the leading drive system engineering at Tesla. And it's been put in charge of making all of these brand new materials and in charge of material science. And the engineer is saying that he's very happy to essentially build a team from scratch. They will be hiring some really amazing scientists around the world, and mostly world-class materials scientists and new production teams. And if you look at the job posting that Tesla is giving out, the new team will be supporting a lot of other designers and adopting new materials. They have to be pretty flexible and design new stuff. Look at the strengths and weaknesses of proposed materials, if those will affect the overall design. And obviously the overall car has to look good at the very end. So I'm really curious to see what Tesla has been doing, especially how the Cybertruck was one of the first times I've ever seen like a brand new material truly used on a vehicle. It's extremely durable. I mean, I've never really seen in a car show when someone uses a sledgehammer to hit a car on the side. That's pretty much unheard of. And I really feel like Tesla is one of the few companies out there that could really do some good stuff. And with this brand new material science department coming in, we could be seeing brand new cars, brand new rockets coming out from Tesla and SpaceX, which would definitely grab a lot of people's attention. And last but not least, we do have to go back to the price target. And because of the $775 price target, I feel like a lot of you guys should definitely check out some Tesla options or some Tesla stock, especially how Tesla recently has been, being pretty flat, not really going up that much. But I feel like it's a pretty good opportunity to buy, especially how they're expanding pretty far into the battery department. And once again, you even have Morgan Stanley saying how Tesla's other branches, like the battery branch and also the autopilot branch, will eventually one day make more money than Tesla's car manufacturing branch. So a lot of big things are coming in, autopilot. Obviously, we all know that Tesla's getting a lot of heat right now. You got some heat in China, you got some heat in the US. So they're pretty busy with all this really crazy media stuff, but ignore all that, white noise to simply focus on the key aspects of the company. These guys are doing really well. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment below. Definitely subscribe for more Tesla news.